Hello, everybody. I'm Joe,
And I'm Jake,
and this is
the
the
Joe and
Joe
Jake
and Jake
Show.
Show. Wow, we,
Joe,
we, we nailed it.
every time with a hammer. Joe, here we are, 2026 season
Has
in
come
the
to a
books.
close. It has
Coming
come
to a
to a
close.
close.
Knicks are champs, but that's the past. Now we are looking ahead to the 26-27 season.
It was a
And
great season.
it's a great season, but we already
Some
got
stuff
some
going on.
things happening. So
Ever since
Joe,
the Knicks have won the championship, the league has gone crazy. The
the
league has gone
league
nuts.
the league has responded. So, Joe, it is July 5th. We're doing double duty on recording today. A lot of trades. We want to talk about each of them. Where would you like to start?
Man, let's start off with the biggest one and the first one that happened. Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Miami Heat.
Giannis to the Heat. Is going to play with Bam Adebayo. Talk to me about the sweepstakes. It seemed like it was Celtics versus Heat. Obviously, the Heat were victorious.
Thank God.
Joe,
Thank God.
agreed. I did not want to see that man in Boston.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that this is done. Like I was so tired of hearing about it. I'm glad we won the
Yeah.
championship, but we didn't have to get him.
I'm
Um,
tired. I was so tired of the Giannis trade talks. Like, just trade him already.
I agree. So Joe, talk to me about what you think of this trade.
Listen, so many people are like, "Oh, the Heat lost this trade," you know, like this is terrible for them. Like, come on, they got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, it's like they won the trade. Like they have a Giannis Antetokounmpo on their roster now to bring them up into the Eastern Conference standings. And like, yeah, like as of right now, I can see why people are saying no, but like, yes, as of right now, this team going into the season doesn't look so good. Like, it doesn't look like a contending team. I could see why people are saying this, but like, it's July 5th. It's very early in the off season. Like, Pat Riley's gonna do his thing and get himself some guards and some shooters, which he has done. He brought in Tim Hardaway Jr. and like that's just a start. So I feel like and like the Heat, like they gotta like yes they have to get some point guards and some shooters to make this team look better. And like not re-signing Norman Powell kind of seemed a little not like didn't really seem like the greatest idea. He went to the Bulls out of nowhere. Like that's not really gonna be good because like he's not gonna do anything. But he would have been like if they kept him, that would have been good. Then they would have had Tim Hardaway Jr. coming off the bench for a shooter, and then they would just have to worry about a starting point guard. But like yeah, now they have to get like a starting point guard. Davion Mitchell is not good enough to be a starter on a contending team. Yes, he could be a backup point guard, but not the starting point guard. So I think that they should find a point guard and then they'll be good. And I mean, hey, there's a lot of talks about Mr. LeBron James and how some people are saying that I mean, there's a bunch of teams that people are saying he can go to, but like, man, I hope he goes to the Heat or the Warriors. Because like Warriors, him and Steph would be crazy. It'd be very fun to watch. But we'll get to LeBron later. But now that we're talking about the Heat, like, I mean, hey, if the Heat really want to go all in, they can bring in LeBron James, and man, that would be something to watch.
Do you think LeBron wants to go back to Miami? It kind of feels like he wants to play for a contender.
He does want to play for a contender, but I don't think he realizes that he can also make teams a contender. Like if he like if the Heat go and get like guards for their team and bring in LeBron, like that is gonna be something that would be very scary in the East. Like Andrew Wiggins is very good and solid, but like imagine if that was LeBron James instead. That'd be insane. Like I think the Heat should be looking at LeBron and should be bringing in other people to lead him towards them back again. And it would be good for us East fans that would want to see LeBron not at 10:30 at night when the game starts. So it'd be
So
nice to
now,
bring him to the East.
if you look at guards that are available, free agent guards that are available, and you just look at them in descending order of like assists per game. Um, people who haven't announced any, folks who haven't announced anything. Russell Westbrook he's got 6.7 assists per game. He's an unrestricted free agent. He's on the Kings. Nobody said anything to him, but the man is 37 years old. Like, you bring Russ to the Heat?
I mean, listen, a lot of people probably wouldn't like that, but like, that's solid. But there was this one person, like, I saw this one like thing that someone said. I forget what they said, but they had such a good idea with people, and it would have been so good for the Heat. But I forgot what they said, so just ignore that. But I just
Maybe it'll come to you.
yeah, it'll come to me eventually.
All right, so we're glad that Giannis is over. We're talking a little bit more about
And no
LeBron.
more and no
Joe,
more
let's just
Tyler Hero for now. Now Tyler Hero's on the Bucks. Like honestly, good for the Bucks. Like now they can rebuild and have a new start. Cause like man, the Giannis thing wasn't working anymore. But Tyler Hero isn't like listen. Tyler Hero would have been nice to stay. Like I feel like they should have traded Norman Powell instead. Cause then they would have still had a point guard. But honestly, it's fine. Giannis is on the Heat now. The Bucks are rebuilding. Who cares? It's good. The Heat have moves to make to finally start contending. Like they have moves to make for for contending, but like Pat Riley has his ways, and I don't think they're done yet on moves this summer. So we'll see
I would agree.
we'll see what they do for the rest of the off season. But what you
Agreed.
were gonna say?
The offseason is young. Let's just stick with LeBron since we're kind of like talking about him, right? So LeBron wants to go to a contender. I'm looking at the 2027 NBA championship odds by DraftKings, which I'm wildly offended by most of what I'm looking at here. But if you want to defend, so just to run through this, you've got the Oklahoma City Thunder favored to win it.
He's not
Them
gonna.
them and the Spurs are both have the same odds to become the champions. The Knicks are a distant third, which blows my mind.
Because we just beat
Because
the
we
Spurs
just
in
cooked
the
these boys.
finals. We
Um,
just beat the
and
Spurs in the finals.
the only person we really lost was Mitch, and I don't know that I'm ready to say the team is like completely screwed. But
We're
we'll get to
not
Mitch.
screwed at
Then
all.
behind us is the Boston Celtics
Which is
with a
absolutely insane
13
to
to 1
say.
odds. Yeah, I
Like,
feel
what
like
is their
whoever
team? Like, what is their team? They just have Jason Tatum.
people think that they are expecting a Jalen Brunson like breakout year from
Give me a
Peyton
break, bro.
Peyton Pritchard.
Come
Like
on,
Peyton
bro.
Pritchard?
That man is not going to become Jalen
I
Brunson.
mean, look, people said it about Brunson. How many like literally everyone was like the Knicks are dumb. But like Peyton Pritchard didn't win two NCAA championships, did he?
Yeah, he really didn't do that.
He didn't win a high school state championship, did he?
They're just hoping. They're just hoping.
All right, so Joe, why don't
Like, he did
you
none of that.
let's see.
But,
Let's ask Real. Did Peyton
man, the Celtics just look so bad. Like, how are they right behind us? Like, literally, how? Like,
I think whoever founded DraftKings is a
I
huge
can name like
person.
5 other teams that could be better, or like 7
So
in
let's
the
just look at
East.
these
By the
standings.
way, in
Hold
the
on.
East.
Let me just keep going. So the top four are the top two, Thunder and Spurs tied for first, then the Knicks, then the Celtics, then you've got the Sixers, who
Okay,
have the next best, which I think the Sixers have a way better
yeah,
odds than the
chance than
Celtics.
the Celtics.
I'm low key sweating the Sixers. I hate to say it, but I
Yeah, I mean
freaking am
that's
terrified of
3
them.
All-Star caliber players on their
Yeah.
team, and
But
if
this
they get
Joe
LeBron James, that's 4.
But Joe, this also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams tied, all as the next a 25 to 1 odds of winning. And that is the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Detroit
25 to
Pistons.
1.
Yeah, don't get too hung up on like the actual odds. It's more just like where do you sit relative to the other teams. So you've got the Wolves, the Pistons, the Nuggets, the Raptors, and the Miami Heat. Those 5 teams, according to DraftKings, as of today, I think they all have the same chance of winning. So one would argue that these odds are obviously BS, but like
Absolute like
the betting markets think that the Heat
terrible.
are a contender. Um,
They are.
but if
If
you
they
were,
no, they have Giannis Antetokounmpo on their roster, so they're a contender.
I mean, the
That's
question is,
my
do you think
opinion.
they will be a play-in team or do you think they could be a seeded team?
Oh, seeded, 100%. All right, if Giannis is on your team, seeded,
And he
and
plays.
with another All Star on your team. I know this might seem wrong because of like Damian Lillard, but like it's just like they're like come on, like they're gonna be that. Like they're gonna. I think they're gonna be. This is my East rankings as of right now. Knicks, Sixers, Raptors, and then who knows after that. Like Pacers, wild card. Heat, like I don't know. Like I feel like the Heat could be next because like I'm not afraid of the Cavs, Pistons, or Celtics. I'm not afraid of any of those teams.
Yeah, I think if I just look at last year's standings, I think if you look at it into like three groups, the top six, the play-in, and the scrubs, I think the only person that you're going to see come out of the scrubs bucket are the Pacers. So
Hmm.
they're, and I think that you're right. I'm not sure where they're going to land.
I
I
don't know
think
where
it
the Heat
depends
are
on,
gonna land. I don't think, like I don't know. They could be a playing team. I just like I don't know.
well, keep in mind
They could be the
the
fourth
differential.
seed. They could be the fourth seed. They can be the sixth seed. They can be the eighth seed.
So the differential between the fifth seed and the 10th seed was 3 games.
Yeah. See,
It
that's
was
what I'm saying.
very tight. It was
Like
very tight in the
at
East last year.
like listen, if they get like I said, if they get if they get guards on their team that would change like some things up, then yes, I think they'll be the fourth best team in the East. Because
Well, that's
Giannis
my
Antetokounmpo is a top five player in the NBA.
but my point is that the East is just so compressed in terms of its like once you got below the Knicks and the Cat, like the top four teams, the differential was 8 games. The fifth to the 10th teams was 3 games. So it was just like a very concentrated lower, like middle third, and then all the teams are just like tanking and don't even care about anything.
Like
So
I don't know how I feel about the Heat. They're just crazy because like the team itself without Giannis is like not good. But like not it's not good. They're just mid. But then like Giannis is also just a top five talent in the NBA.
he is, but you never know how he's gonna mix in, dude. And listen, I'm gonna come
And
out here and
he might get injured and not play games.
I was gonna say this is where I come in. This is why I'm so like done with the whole Giannis thing. I'm so glad he didn't come to New York. We didn't blow up our team just to get him. I think Giannis is past his prime. Like I think he's a guy who like A stayed too long in Milwaukee. B, he's a little bit older slash has really not been holding up physically. And I think it's going to be hard for him. Like, he doesn't have success in Miami. The Miami fans are like almost as rabid as New York. Like they'll eat him alive. Just like you saw what we did to Cat. Like when we thought for a minute that Cat sucks, people were like, trade this bum. We hate him. Miami's going to do the same shit to Giannis, in my opinion. If and so I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk there. And by the way, like he was used to like the most benign fan environment. Like I don't want to pretend I'm like an expert on the Bucks fan environment, but
But
like
like the Bucks are
they
Bucks.
they worshipped him. They thought he was like the best thing they've ever seen. So like
Yeah.
I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that like it's all just gonna work, you know?
Yeah. Like
So hold on,
they're just still a wild card. Like
let
you
me
have
zoom out. Let
Giannis
me
now, cool, but like I don't know now. Like it's just
agreed. But
hard
like
to like make predictions in the off season,
of course it is. So let's
especially
talk
with the
about
Celtics.
things that we feel like kind of reasonably good about. So if we think about the East in terms of like three pieces, right? Let's focus in on the top piece. The Detroit Pistons. It was the Pistons, the Celtics, the Knicks, the Cavs, the Raptors, and the Hawks. Who do I think in that group, Joe? Who do you think in
Wait,
that group is definitely staying in the top six?
can you say that one more time?
Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, Raptors, Hawks. In that group, who stays in the top six?
The top six.
Who stays in
Uh,
the top six? For
all
sure.
right.
No question.
Knicks 100%.
Knicks are going to be up there.
Raptors.
Raptors,
Now that they have Kawhi. Who are the other teams?
Celtics.
No.
I think the
This
Celtics,
isn't even me hating. It's just like they have such a weird team. Like their starting lineup next year is gonna be Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Paul George, Jason Tatum, and Mitchell Robinson. As of today. As of today, that's the starting lineup. And like it's fine, but like it's not like Paul George is what's making this absolutely like terrible. He does nothing.
so I think that I'm going to toss out there and say, okay, I'm with you, Knicks and Raptors. I actually think the Hawks are going to stay too, because once they got rid of Trae Young, they were one of the best teams in the East.
Yeah, I think they'll be
Um,
up there, but like I don't know, cause like there's so many wild card teams in the East right now
well, hold up though,
that
hold up.
are making
Let's break
moves.
it down. I'm trying to do this systematically. You ready? So
And the
definitely,
Hawks have done
I mean,
nothing.
like the Knicks, the Raptors, the Hawks. We can always move them out, but let's keep them in there for
Yeah.
now.
All right, we can
I think
keep
the
the Hawks.
Sixers were a play-in team. I think they are going to be in the top six this
They are
season.
going to be in that top six.
So that's 4. I don't know that like the Hornets or the Magic.
The
They were 2
Magic,
play-in
the
teams.
Magic have done absolutely nothing this offseason. Actually, that's a lie. They got Nikola Vucevic. He's going back to Orlando, I think. But like again, that doesn't really like move me. So like I think they'll be like a play-in team. And the Hornets, like what happened? They traded away LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges after probably one of their best seasons since the 90s. And now I feel like they're going to be right back where they started in a terrible spot. I mean, they still have Conconnable, they still have Brandon Miller, but like it's not looking so good anymore because like LaMelo Ball was the guy,
Agreed.
and they're betting on a second year Conconnable to lead the team. I don't know how I
So
feel about
let's
the Hornets right now.
me either, but like they were so low. I don't know that they get out of the scrubs. So I'm gonna keep the Hornets in the scrubs. Let's also just be straight. Like the Wizards are gonna stay down there.
No, 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 no. I don't know how I feel about that because they have, alright, like, it's the Wizards are hard. Like, they're definitely not going to be like the 14th or 15th seed this year. Like, because they got AJ DeBanza, the number one pick, a great, like, probably the best rookie in this draft, and like, that's good. And they have the pieces around him to like obviously not be like crazy, but like I don't think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Wizards are gonna suck this year. Like, and they have Anthony Davis still. They have Trae Young, but like,
Okay.
if they don't play games, then yeah, they'll be down there. But like, fully healthy Wizards team, as like we will like wish, but even though it's probably not gonna happen, like put them in like put them in the play in.
Put them in the play-in. Joe's moving the Wizards up. How about that? Ticket prices are going up. Um, okay, so I've got I'm gonna try to run this through. Joe, I'm gonna put the Pacers, hot take. I'm gonna put them in the top 6.
Yeah, I think
Because
they'll be in the
they were the
top
4
6.
seed. They were the 4 seed with Halliburton, and he clearly didn't do what Tatum did. He didn't rush back because his team was in the toilet. So he was like, "What am I
Yeah,
going to be doing that for?"
yeah,
So
exactly. I'm putting them in the top 6 because, but like things that do like concern me, I guess, even though I'm not concerned because it's the Pacers, but like Benedict Mathurin is gone, but they replaced him with Kelly Oubre, and
yeah, I
then
think that's yeah.
and Miles Turner's gone, but they replaced him with Avisa Zubac, who I think is definitely better. So yes, put them in the top 6.
Okay. So hold on. I got one, two, three,
Knicks,
four, five,
Sixers,
six.
Raptors, Pacers, and you put in the Hawks. I don't know how I feel about the Hawks yet because they haven't done anything in this offseason.
Well, hold on. Um, so let me go with my top 6. I got this is in no particular order: the Knicks, the Raptors, the Hawks, the Sixers, the Pacers, and I'm gonna keep the Pistons, assuming Jalen Duren stays on the team. Like they came off of a 60-win season. I'm not saying that they are going to now. I don't think I see them falling that far off. I don't think they should have been that good, if I'm being honest with you. But
Yeah, no,
I think that
if they fall that far off there, that's not good. But
I
like,
think they're going to be in the top 6.
yeah, and like the thing is like, but they did lose Tobias Harris to the Spurs.
They did, but I don't know that. I don't know how big of a player he was for them. But Joe, I mean,
He was a big player.
so do you think they're going to lose 15 more games next season?
Yeah. Wait, how many games did they win?
They won 60 games last season. And so
So wait,
for them to go
what's
into the middle group, into the play-in group,
wait?
they'd have to basically win 45 games.
They won like 50
That's why I have them at the very bottom
or like
of the group.
49. Yeah, no, I don't know. And then like,
This is too
but
hard, but hey, this is the fun that we're
yeah,
doing. Ready?
and like if Jalen Duren doesn't come back, then like yeah, they're like Jalen Duren is a free agent, and like he probably wants out. Like if he doesn't come back, I'm going to switch the Cavs in for the 6 instead of the Pistons. Like
I
if Jalen
agree.
Duren is on a different team, I'm going to put the Cavs in 6 and not the Pistons.
I agree. So we need. I have a little
But
bit of
like the
1, 2,
Hawks, like
3,
I don't know
4,
how I
5,
feel.
6.
Like I feel like I would just switch the Hawks and Pistons.
I'm missing someone. Oh, the Bucks. No, I got the Bucks. The Nets, the Bulls, the Wizards. Who needs to come down? The Hornets. No, I have the Hornets. The Heat or something up here. All right, so I'm just looking at this here, my man. I got the Knicks, Raptors, Hawks, Pistons, Sixers, Pacers in the top 6. Then I got the Cavs, the Heat, the Magic, and the Wizards. So those are our top 10.
Wait. The Celtics aren't in the top 10.
Shoot, I forgot about the Celtics.
All right. Let's not
Okay,
get
so hold
crazy.
up. Stop. So I'm gonna
let's-
take the Magic. I'm gonna put them down into the out of the play-in, and I'm gonna put the
maybe
Celtics in the
Wizards out of
play-in.
the play-in. Maybe I was going crazy with the Wizards. I can't really like see what you're doing.
All right, so we're gonna put the Wizards at the very top of the play-in. At the very top of the scrubs, and we're gonna keep the Magic and the Celtics. Wow, I totally left the Celtics off of this. Sorry, Boston. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
here it is. You ready?
I don't know how I feel about like this.
I'm going with here's the play-ins.
Mm-hmm.
The play-ins are the Cavs, the Heat, the Celtics, and the Magic.
Wait, the Heat are in there?
Yeah, because you don't think the Heat are top 6, do you?
The Heat and the Cavs are in there?
Here, the thing is, I think that the Pacers and the Pistons and the Hawks and the Cavs, the Heat, and the Celtics are a toss-up.
The toss-ups in the East are Celtics, Pistons, Cavs, Heat, Pacers. I have 6 toss-ups.
That's what I just said, though. I think that's just what I think the people that are firmly in the top 6 are the Knicks, Raptors, Sixers.
Yes.
I think the people that are firmly in the scrubs are the Hornets, the Bulls, Nets, and Bucks.
Yes.
So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams that I don't really know which group they belong.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Indeed.
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
let's talk about...
Like, the Hawks are good and all, but, like, this is why I don't know where to put them.
The thing is, I think that they had a great team. They just got exposed by the Knicks. Like, we just thrashed them. Like, it was just bad.
That's why I'm like, why are they up here?
Well, but Joe, they were a good team. They played better than the Pistons did. You know, like...
But, like, the Pistons went to 2 Game 7s.
So do you think that the Hawks are going to be better than the Cavs?
No.
No. Okay, so then maybe we put the Hawks down into the middle.
Like, the
And-
Cavs are
and the
still
Cavs
gonna
go
be
up.
the Cavs with, like, their... Like, if they don't do anything, they're still gonna be that same team.
I mean, it is kind of true. Like, they do have Donovan Mitchell. I don't know why I put them down there. That was not smart. Okay, so straight up, this is basically looking like the 2024 season. Let's look at the 2024 season. Okay, so the 2024 season,
Except the Celtics are not...
is that the Celtics are not in the top.
I don't
and-
know, bro. I just don't know.
Well, of course you don't know, but this is the fun thing. All right, so that's the
No,
East.
but it's just like really hard. Like last year was so easy to just like be like, oh yeah, we'll just switch these guys a little bit. But now this
Well-
year it's way different.
But we also don't have the full picture on all the rosters, right?
Yeah, I feel like we gotta do this like as like a week before the season starts.
No, totally, but this is just what we're doing right now. All right, so let's just take a minute and talk about the absolute utter failures of the Boston Celtics front office. Like, if
Like,
you're a
what
Celtics,
are you
if
doing?
if you're a Celtics fan, you must be
I would
feeling-
be pissed.
almost as pissed off as the Dallas Mavericks were when they lost Luka to the Lakers.
Exactly, that's what people are saying, and I agree. Like, bro, oh my gosh, like, if I was a Celtics fan right now, I'd be so mad. The Knicks.
You
just
thought
won
you
the
were going to
shit-
get Giannis,
Yeah.
and instead
Like
you have Mitchell Robinson.
Just think about it. Yeah, like you're like if oh my god, if you were a Celtics fan right now, you thought you alright, like ever since the Tatum injury, you're like you thought you were gonna suck this year, but then you're like, oh, we're actually good this year. Then you guys thought you guys were going to the NBA Finals in the playoffs, and you guys lose in the first round. Then you guys think you're gonna get Giannis, but then you get Mitchell Robinson instead, and then and then when you get Mitchell Robinson, then they trade your second All-Star, All-NBA talent, Jaylen Brown, for Paul George. Like, jeez, bro.
Do you think Mitch starts on the Celtics?
Yes.
So this is the second time that a New York Knicks backup big man has been snatched by someone in the offseason. The first one was Hartenstein. He was our backup big man when Mitch went
Don't
down.
say that because that was when the Thunder won the championship.
I'm sorry. You think what I'm trying to lead up to is that the Celtics are going to win the championship with Mitchell
No,
Robinson at the
no, no,
five?
no, no. But that's just like,
What are you more excited about? Are you more excited about um let's say the Knicks decide we want to play the Celtics opening night, home court. Are you more excited about A, watching them raise the banner, or B, watching Josh Hart hack a Mitch the first time
watching
he comes
Josh
on the
Hart hack
course?
a Mitch. Watching Josh Hart hack a Mitch. He's
Oh my
gonna
god.
sprint down the court and tackle him.
He's gonna untie his shoe. It's gonna be amazing.
He's gonna do a Gary Payton.
So good. All right, so do you want to talk about we talked about Giannis, we talked about Jaylen Brown, we talked about the Celtics, terrible.
Yeah, the
We
Heat,
lost Mitch.
The East is just absolutely insane right now.
But hold on,
So
hold on. I want to talk a little bit about the emotional feelings about losing Mitch. How do you feel about the New York? Do you think we should have done more to keep him? What do you think?
all right, so like I knew he was gonna leave, but like I was preparing myself for him to leave, but like out of all the teams, why do you have to go to the Boston Celtics? Like you couldn't have just gone to like the Lakers. You couldn't have just gone to like just like any other team in the NBA.
It does hurt a little bit that he went to the Celtics. Would you have rather him gone to the Sixers though?
Yeah, he'll look better in that jersey. Like,
You just hate
ew,
green.
bro. I mean, like, ew.
Well,
Celtics.
fine. So you're
Why?
you're upset. You feel like he went to our enemy. I get that.
Like, why would you
But
do that to yourself? Like, they're not even gonna like win. Like, go to like a good team. Go to the West, baby. Like, come on.
look, at the end of the day, I'm sad. I'm grateful to Mitchell Robinson. Him getting that offensive board off of that missed free throw. If that was that people
Josh Hart,
people
three.
people had said if that was his last act as a Knick, like he paid like that was a fitting end to his Knick
That is
career.
a big fitting
Um
end.
and it was. And I'm grateful for everything he's done. But listen, once you get to that level of money, you need to be able to make a free throw. Like you have to be able to shoot a free throw. You just have to. You also have to be able to be available for the entire season. And he's not. The reason he was healthy in the playoffs is because the New York Knicks medical staff, who I'm going to go on record saying they could be the best in the league, made the determination that you cannot play this man every game and you cannot play him back to backs. I don't think he played one back to back game all regular season. And that was so smart. But when you have a guy like that, and you're dealing, I think he was dealing with a little bit of sort of mental health issues towards the end of the season. Like he shows up with a non-court broken hand, broken pinky, i.e., I think he punched something. Like that's what all the reports are saying. So like, obviously like these guys are under a lot of pressure and it's hard to be able to hold up like all the time. But like when you look at the full package that is Mitchell Robinson, like somebody who has a good coaching against him, like you can there are ways to neutralize him, which we've seen.
Yeah, and
So
it
while I
does.
was sad to lose him, I don't think it's like we're screwed now, you know?
Yeah, me neither.
Um,
I mean, it does suck that we did lose just our longest tenured Nick, but like it doesn't really
yeah, it's not going to
matter.
make it feel better, but at the end of that
The
doesn't mean it was the wrong call.
Yeah, and like he was just such a liability at the free throw line, and
Yeah,
like the availability in the regular season and the free throws were just like the hack
it was
and
too
Mitch is
much.
just so bad.
It was too
And
much. Now, I felt
like
worse losing DiVincenzo, if I'm being
yeah,
honest
me
with you.
too. Yeah, me too.
Like, this
I'm
isn't
not
that bad.
sad that we lost Mitch. I'm just sad that he went to the Celtics. Like that's literally it.
So yeah, that
Like
gives me fuel. That's like if your girlfriend like breaks up with you and then dates like some total jerk in school. You're like, all right, whatever.
so yeah, whatever. But like
All right, let's talk quick. Let's move on here away from Mitch and the loser Celtics. Um,
yeah, but like we are cooked now. Or no, 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 no. No, 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 no,
what?
no, no.
Wait,
Sorry, sorry,
wait,
sorry,
what are you
sorry.
talking about?
No, 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 no. This was like my like 1 week ago mind's just spitting out there. Like, sorry, sorry, sorry. Like when we lost Mitch, I was like, bro. I was like, or like I don't know. Like
Okay,
I was just like
gather,
Mitch.
gather, gather yourself. Gather yourself.
I was just
Mitch,
like,
he's a Celtic. It's okay,
yeah. I was
but
like,
remind yourself, the Knicks are champions. Trae Young is a wizard. Everything is good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
May
Everything's
I may I
okay.
redirect the conversation
Yeah,
to Andre Drummond, who is now a New York Knick, which I like. I like this signing. I think that as an older player, he's going to bring some veteran vibe to the locker room. I think he's going to bring a little bit of like a bully mentality to the locker room, which I kind of like. And now that he's a little bit older and we're simplifying his role, it's like, hey, bro, we
Like
won the championship last year. Like, you're going to come in here. I need like 15 good minutes and like 6 rebounds. That's
no,
what I need.
like we just need we need a bunch of rebounds. We need a bunch of rebounds, good defense, and free throws.
I
Which
personally
he
think
can do. Which he could do. He's knocked down like 10 threes this year. Mitch Robinson, he has attempted one his whole career.
he's never attempted a 3-point shot.
Nope.
Absolute joke.
I
Like,
swear. No. But something that will get me mad is if Mitchell Robinson, like, if the first time he goes to the free throw line next year, and if I see him make it, I'm going to freak out. Like,
well,
if he goes 2 for 2 his first time, I'm going to freak out. If he shoots a 3-pointer and make it, I'm going to freak out. So, yeah.
so
But
listen, I guess this is sort of like a pseudo therapy session because like I keep trying to move away from Mitch. Joe just keeps bringing the conversation back to Mitch.
yeah. Wait. I was
I
gonna say one other
depending
thing.
on
Like, the thing is, like, my mind was like, wait. Like, when we didn't get Andre Drummond, I was like, we literally have no big men. I was like, Mitch Robinson's a Celtic, whatever, he left the team. Like, it's okay. But, like, and Ariel Hukporti was a free agent, but, like, we were gonna, then we were probably gonna re-sign him. But then he goes to the Philadelphia 76ers out of all teams again. But the thing is like, I don't blame Hukporti. I'm not gonna get mad at him because, like, he's a young player and he still is like trying to find his way in the league, and like now that he was a free agent, like he kind of just has to like take whatever money he gets, because like who knows when his chance will come. But like the thing is, we were definitely gonna re-sign him when we lost Mitchell Robinson, which is kind of sad, but it's okay because now we have Andre Drummond, and I'm very excited about Andre Drummond. I feel like he's gonna bring some good stuff because like we don't need him to do much. We just need, like, we're asking him to do the absolute minimum: rebounds, defense, free throws. That is like the absolute minimum. Like we're not asking him to drop 20 points a night. We're not asking him to bring up the ball. Like literally just set screens, rebound, catch lobs, and free throws.
I agree. I agree.
Just make that paint yours, buddy. We know it's you. You're one of the best rebounders of all time. Let's go.
Let's
We
go
got
indeed.
this.
Let's go
We got
indeed.
this. Just don't do stupid stuff. And have a good mentality, please. We don't need you to get into any fights. We need good stuff from you. And I believe in you. I'm excited about Andre Drummond a lot.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad
I'm
to hear it.
excited that he's going to be a Knick. But we'll see what happens and we'll see what he brings.
Agreed.
And I
Agreed.
do still think we need one more big man.
I agree. I agree we do.
But before we got Andre Drummond, there was one other guy that I was looking at. But he is currently on the team, which kind of sucks because I don't want to like trade a player for him. I kind of would just trade picks for him. But like, man, I've been saying this like all week, even before Andre Drummond and after, kind of. And like, I can't believe he's still in the NBA, but he's still so amazing, and he would be so good for us. And he'd be back on the Knicks, Mr. DeAndre Jordan, bro. Like, I want him to come back so bad. Like, he'd literally be Mitchell Robinson and a little bit less of a liability at the free throw line. Or not even a little bit. He's not the best free throw shooter, but like he could still get it done. He could go 1 for 2 instead of 0 for 2.
You can't be worse than Mitchell Robinson.
So honestly, he's great, and he can catch lobs. He can rebound. Like, bro, I want him back. I want DeAndre Jordan. And the locker room, like leadership with DeAndre Jordan is unmatched. Like that would literally be PJ Tucker. Like, remember when we had PJ Tucker in 2024 and 2025? Like, we'll have that, but in a player that will actually do something for us. Sorry, PJ Tucker, you're the GOAT, but like, just saying.
Totally agree. All right, let's move on here, Joe, away from the Knicks. I want to talk a little bit about the West. We talked about LeBron. I think honestly, like LeBron and the Wolves and the Warriors, like there's a lot swirling here. We're like, where's LeBron looking to go? I like the idea of him going to the Warriors and playing with Steph. I think it would be
Yeah,
kind of cool to see. I think he
Warriors and
probably also think
Timberwolves.
that would be cool. I mean, look, if LeBron, I don't know that LeBron and Ant Edwards are gonna work together.
No, the Olympics brought them like together. Like they're tight.
I just think that locker room's gonna be a little bit interesting.
Well, oh yeah, 100%. I mean, Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball. That's gonna
I
be
almost
tough.
wonder if maybe now I'm just like totally going the opposite direction. I'm almost wondering if maybe like having Braun there would actually chill those two out, you know? Like if he would be like, boys, you're both pretty, like chill.
Maybe, maybe. But yeah, no. The fact that LaMelo Ball is got traded to the Timberwolves, like that's crazy. Like that, that's gonna be a crazy locker room. And like I'm gonna watch all those interviews, every single.
Not only am I gonna watch the interviews, I'm also going to watch depending on where it is, I might want to go to this. Sorry, I know I wanted to go to the West, but I forgot to say Joe, we might have to try to find a way to go to the first Celtics Sixers game because I think that Jalen Brown is just going to be like absolutely ripping
He's
heads
gonna
off.
drop 70.
I mean, it's going to be insane. I kind of want to go.
Yeah,
And I'm going to wear a Knicks jersey. So
yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna wear my Jalen
I'm
Brown
going to wear,
jersey.
I'm going to wear a championship hat actually and just go to the game and be like, just here to see the game. Good luck.
We might die.
Yeah, they might kill us. Um,
Wait, but what was I
all
gonna
right. Well,
say?
Joe, listen, we're coming up on the end here. So there's going to be no shortage of trade talk. We're going to have probably a bunch of stuff that happens this week. We're going to talk about it again next
We'll
weekend.
talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about other stuff too. But I'm glad that Shem and Jose are back. I'm glad that they
I'm really
resigned.
glad. I'm really glad. And there's been reports that Shamet turned down more lucrative offers to come back and play for the New York Knicks. And let me tell you what, like,
That's amazing.
I think that's great. I think having Alvarado back is like a real fan favorite. To me, I think this sort of diminishes the need for someone like Deuce. And I think it's going to sort of increase Deuce's
I say we just keep him, and then next year we ship him.
well, I think if anybody needs him, he is an undervalue. So he's not even making $4 million a year, and that is a pretty cheap person to pick up. Like you could pick up a very skilled guy. Um, Now the thing is, I'd love to keep him because we like if Shamek goes down, you just slot Deuce in there, you're good, right? But like we are not. McBride's going to be one of those like Mitchell Robinson style guys. That's going to be hard to hold on to because he will get paid. He's like Quickly. Quickly should have been a starter, and he was. Honestly, McBride should be a starter somewhere. And now he's not even in like the top. He's not even like in the 8-man rotation at times because I think Alvarado kind of took his spot a little bit when he got injured. Um, the trouble is that it's hard to trade guards for big men, right?
Hmm.
So we'll
Yeah,
see. I mean, I love Deuce. I'm a huge Deuce fan. I just think that re-signing those two guys sort of like relieves a little bit of the need for a guy like Deuce.
yeah. And hey, if we're gonna get rid of him when he's a free agent, then that's when we should get our guy back, Dante DiVincenzo.
I think at this point, like if Dolan can't win a championship and he just wants to like increase the like feel good flavor of the team, bringing back DiVincenzo, like people would freak out. It'd be amazing. I certainly would love it. I would go buy a
I
Devo
would love
jersey.
it.
I would.
Yeah, me too. Like if he comes back to the Knicks, I'm buying one. But I was gonna say one more thing about like I feel like it was about the Celtics and Sixers, but I forgot it. But it's okay. Next episode.
Write it down in your notebook, Joe. All right, everybody. Big time trades. Thanks for sticking with us and listening. We'll see you next time.
See ya.